Hello viewers, welcome to Mathathon. Now for today's video, we'll be looking at translation, which is a type of transformation. Now this includes moving an object from its original position to a new position. Each point in the object is mapped to a corresponding point in the image. Now the object is a plane figure undergoing a change, and the image is also a plane figure but results from a change in the position of the object. Now we oftentimes use a translation vector to move one point to another. Now the A would tell us to move left or right. We'd move to the left if the figure of A is negative, and we would move to the right if the figure is positive. And for the B, it indicates if we move up or down. Now we go up if B is a positive value, and we go down if B is a negative value. Now I have some examples here. We have -1 and 5. So because 1 here would have been negative, and remember it would have been in the form A, B. So because the 1 is negative, we would move 1 unit to the left, and the 5 is positive, we would move 5 units up. For 0, -7, we would just move 7 units down because the 7 is negative. And the last one, where we have 4, -6, we would move 4 units to the right and then 6 units down. Now let's try translating. Alright, now for this example, our translation vector would be 7 and -5. Let's label our points, and we're also going to give them the vertices. So we'd have A here, let's have B here, and let's have C here. Now whenever we create our image, we're going to name them, instead of A, B, C, we would name them A prime, B prime, and C prime. Now for A, remember, we use X and Y for our points or coordinates. So we're going to look at the x-axis first. Here, in line with A, it's at -9. So my x value would be -9. And then for my y value, it would go all the way up to +9. So for A, my coordinates will be -9 and 9. For B, I'm also at -9, but for my y coordinates, it's a bit different. I'm now at -3. Now you might be wondering, how is it that I have just counting by 2 here? We just could put in the 1 and the 3 and the 5 if it is that you're having a challenge, but it's okay to count by 2 to label our axes. Alright, now for C, now we're at 0 on the x-axis and we went up to 3. So this is B. So my points for C would be 0 and it would be a +3. Now we're going to translate each point using the translation vector 7, -5. So because the 7 is positive, we're going to the right, 7 units to the right. And because the 5 is negative, we're going 5 units down. So let's take each point and do that. So I'm here at A, and I'm going to count 7 units to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm going 5 units down now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will take me about here. Sorry about that. And it's okay if your object and your image meets. That's fine if they are into each other. And you realize I named my point A prime. Let's take B. So I'm going 7 units to the right and 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my B prime would be just about here. And now for my C, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just about here. Once you're using your graph, you should use a ruler to ensure your lines are straight. So I'm going to try and draw this as straight as possible. And once I'm translating, my object and my image should always look the same. If the image looks a bit different, other than the straight lines here, but if it looks a bit different, if the shape is changed, that means your translation is incorrect. Alright, so that should look just about the same. Alright, let's try another one. Now for this one, I want my translation vector to be -5 and 6. Alright, and let's label my points. So I'm going to call this A, I'm going to call this B, C, and D. Now A, in this case, would be, remember, x-axis first, so 2 and -2. So it would be 2, -2. B would be 9 and -2. C would be 2 and -9. And D would be 9 and also -9. So now we're going to translate using the vector -5, 6. Now because the 5 is negative, I'm going to go 5 units to the left and 6 units up. And we're taking each point. So we're going to start off with A. So I'm moving to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my A prime would be here. Now for B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My B prime will be here. C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's my C prime. The last one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go again. I miscounted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, just about here. That's my D prime. And as I said, nothing is wrong if they meet each other. That's fine. Remember to always use a ruler and a pencil to complete your graph. So always remember as well, once you're translating, your object and your image should look the same. The only thing should be happening is a slide. All right, so it should look something like that. And for the last one, we should be able to look at the object and the image and determine what is the translation vector. So here I'm labeling my points, my A prime, my B prime, my C prime, and my D prime. So from you notice the prime, this is our image, and then the first one over here would have been our object. Now for us to know, what you can do is, because we're trying to determine the translation vector, all you have to do is count from A to A prime, and that should determine your translation vector. So let's try it. So I'm at A and I'm going to A prime. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm in line with the A prime now. I'm going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So thus far, it took me 10 units to the right and 4 units down. Let's see if it works for B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore, the translation vector for this graph would have been 10, and because I went down, it would have been -4. Now, I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching. Do remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.